What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, people? Yo, I'm sorry. I'm a little bit tad behind, but I'm all caught up. The game is right in front of me, and we're going to get straight into it because the game is about to start. They're doing the kneeling. So, hey, man, as you come in, just let me know where you're tuning in from. And also, leave your comments. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, baby channel, man, baby channel. We're still trying to grow, but we're still getting into this content game, man. We're gonna let it do what it do, man. But as you can see, then the game has started, and we're just gonna get straight into it. So let's kick this off. Already, they're targeting that right side. I'm not gonna lie, man. It's oh, foul on Robertson. In my opinion, man, this that right side with Thomas Partey don't really fill me with much confidence. I'm not even gonna lie. It's we'll see. We'll see. It's a long game. But we'll see. But I said as soon as y'all tune in, let me know where you're tuning in from, man. Um, leave it down in the chat. Also, y'all make sure y'all answer that poll that's currently going. But Liverpool are already on a free kick, one of the best free kick takers in the league. So first opportunity for Liverpool. Oh, today is an interesting day for me, man, because I have, of course, Arsenal playing at the moment, and in about half an hour, my Dolphins, which is Miami Dolphins, my NFL team, also plays too. So it's funny when I have these kind of like dilemmas where I'm like, now I'm gonna have to have like all the screens up in the house, of to watch the games. But this takes more precedence because I'm more of a football, soccer guy than I am a NFL guy. Although I love my NFL, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, this take precedence for sure, for sure. But we're in the early starts of the game, man. Nothing really crazy happened so far. Liverpool had a free kick out on the right hand hash mark in terms of towards the corner flag. Didn't really do anything with it. It had a flick on, but it was easily cleared after that. But yeah, I think the goal for Arsenal this game is to kind of like slow the game down. You're missing starters, and for the most part, Arsenal actually do well against the bigger teams in recent times. So my worry is not that they're gonna get say smash. Um, really and truly, this season is just their disciplinary. But so far, they are the ones controlling possession, which it's not too surprising. They are at home. So I did say previously in one of my fan cams from the Champions League game that Liverpool was gonna sit back. I don't think they're gonna press as hard, maybe as we've come to know them to press during like their Klopp era. I don't think they're gonna press Arsenal that hard. Obviously, if the time permits, they're gonna do it, but yeah, I don't think they're gonna press. I think they're gonna sit back on the counter attack and then hit us that way because they do have the speed on the outside to do that. Let's see how Anthony Taylor fears this game because we know how he is. Oh my god, man, we know how he is. What's going on, Colin? I think about things. All right. That's what's up. Okay, what a clearance. If you see me lean in a little bit, my computer screen is right in front of me. I gotta lean over to pretty much get to it. So don't mind my closeness to the camera. And then obviously I'm looking down because my laptop, iPad, I should say, is down. So yeah. Wow. Already on a crunch and tackle from Van Dyke. Oh, dirty, 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 dirty man. Dirty man. Dirty man. Try to take him out. I see you. It is what it is, though. Hey, but as soon as y'all pop in, though, let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know where you are. You could just drop your country's flag, man, in the comment section so I know where you're tuning in from. But yeah, Arsenal with a free kick on the edge. One of the best free kick taking teams in the league. Cross back in. Too much for Trossard. Too much. Not a bad sequence of play though, I would say, but it was just a bit too much for Trossard.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
I'm just checking in my soundboards. I'm just checking in these soundboard work, man. Don't work, don't mind me over here. But what y'all got going on this Sunday though? What y'all doing this Sunday? Anything exciting? How's your weekend been so far? Are you a typical weekender where it's just chill and relax for you, or you have to work as well? Let me know. But yeah, nothing has kicked off as of yet. More of a slower game. No chances to speak of so far. I think both teams are trying to feel their way around and kind of like check the temperature of how the game may play out. I think the prowess is on Arsenal though to bring it to Liverpool just because they are at home. Not that they're in any pressure, but it's already must-win season for Arsenal. And with the likes of Saka back in the team and Timber now in the team as well, you do fancy them to get at least a result, the very least. Ideally, you want them to win, of course. Well, if you're an Arsenal supporter, but you want Arsenal to win this game, but the very least, get something from it in terms of a point. But like I said, the game is it's going a little bit slow. But Saka over the top, Saka, Saka, Saka. Ah! Oh, he's back. He's back, people. It's okay. Starbar is back. What a ball by Ben White. What a freaking ball by Ben White, man. Oh my God. Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Please be onside. Please be on. Okay. Fully onside. 1-0 to Arsenal. And while the goal is very early, I'll definitely take it. I will definitely. Oh my God. Woo. Oh, please let this be an easy Sunday. Oh, he broke up. Look how broke up Robinson go on their bed. Oh, ain't nobody saving that. Ain't nobody saving that. Oh, soccer, soccer, soccer. You beautiful chocolate man. Pause. Yeah, man. I'll take it. Oh, please let it be an easy day today. That's all I ask for, man. I just want my Sundays to be easy today. Arsenal is already up 1-0. I want to kick my feet up. But also, in the flip side, this also will open up the game too. So Liverpool has to come out now, because that before I said they were going to be a counterattack team. And listen, it's only 1-0. Like, let me not go over the top, but now I think they have to press a little bit more, which actually plays into Arsenal hands because Arsenal hates when teams sit back, play like that mid low block against them. They find it hard, and especially with their best playmaker in terms of creativity is out of the team. Um, and we'll find it hard to break down teams that do have mid to low blocks. But if a team comes out and trying to go gun ho and try to make it a shootout, yeah, that's when they strive. So they just need one more. All right, Capo, I see you. Captain's performance already, man. That man been sitting on the bench or sitting in the trainer's room for the longest. Came back with a goal. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm an Arsenal fan, man, through and through, through and through. So we already up 1-0. I'll take it. I'll take it, bro. Yeah, man. Oh, Arsenal is up 1-0 at the moment. So yeah, it's game started kind of slowly, I will say. But one ball over the top, Ben White, and yeah, Arsenal 1-0 up. Oh, bad giveaway there by Timber. Mo Salah is the key to this game, though. Which, of course, that's an easy choice. But I'm just saying, though, just due to Timber not been playing, and of course, you want to test his durability. What I don't want to see though is Arsenal take this opportunity to sit back and be reserved, rest on their laurels. They're up 1-0 because they tend to do that at times. And then you invite the team back into the game. And for a team that is off Liverpool's ability, we can't allow them to even get a sniff. I mean, they're going to get a sniff. They're a good enough team to, you know, pull back a result. But Arsenal definitely have to push for that second goal, especially with their first choice defender being out in terms of William Saliba. And listen, Ben White is not a bad center back, you know. So there's not too much worry in terms of cover, but yeah, a second goal, really a third goal, will actually put me at ease. Make this Sunday a good, nice, and easy one, man. I'm really not trying to have any hard stresses today. Oh, come on. What an opportunity by Mo Salah with a giveaway by Marino. Listen, man, you got to tighten up, bro. You're new to the team. You haven't showed me anything so far that fills me with a bunch of confidence. Like, and Mo Salah buries those sometimes too, man. Like, you cannot have that, bro. Tighten up. Come on, let's go. Let's go. If y'all hear me sniffling, I apologize. You gonna hear it through the camera. I mean, not the camera, the microphone. I'm a little bit under the weather, but Listen, we're not gonna complain. Martinelli done doing his typical running down the sideline. Didn't really go much. Didn't really go far, to be honest. Listen, y'all let me know. Oh, I love that. I love that. Man, I've been trying to dodge y'all, man. I owe a couple payments as well, too. So I've been trying to dodge y'all. Damn, you got me. You got me. that that's a good comment. I'm gonna leave that one up for a little bit. I love that. I love that. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, man. We're 15 minutes in. Forgive me if I'm a tad bit behind. Um, America is the ghetto, so the streaming services that we have over here in terms of how it synchronizes with maybe what you watch over there in England or wherever you are around the world um, may not be the best. So, but for the most part, man, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on, Lou? Big up yourself, bro. Hopefully, you're having a great Sunday. Hopefully, it's as chill as mine at the moment. My team's up 1-0. So, big up yourself, bro. Or gal. I don't know. But yeah, we're a quarter of the way through with the game at the moment, at least in the first half. Arsenal are up 1-0, but Liverpool are trying to they're trying to target that left side, which that's the side that Thomas Partey is occupying, playing at right back. And he did pretty well on that last encounter. But it is a side, if you were to say pick a side of where to try to like exploit, it would be him because Timber is a better defender, even though it's Mo Salah. Mo Salah is like goaded. So it's not really many defenders that can keep Mo Salah quiet. But if you had to choose a side where to attack, Liverpool with a goal. Liverpool has pulled one back, guys. It is 1-1. And I guess it's not going to be an easy Sunday. But listen, this is typical Arsenal, man. It's leave the flick on. Let's see this again. This Marino guy, bro. Like, oh, that was Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz. Like, that's your guy. Why aren't you sticking to your guy? That's such a soft goal, bro. That is such a soft goal. How long did that lead last? It ain't even been more than like 10 minutes. Yeah, it's almost like they have to, you know, they can't make it easy. It has to be stressful. It's probably going to turn into like a classic game. Who knows? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, big up yourself. Nassau in the house. That's what's up. So I'm Jamaican, but I got Bahamian cousins, funny enough. Like my great granduncle or granduncle, I should say. He like moved to Bahamas and procreated over there. So yeah, I got some Bahamian cousins running around as well. So shout out to Nassau, man. Beautiful place, by the way, too. Oh, Zersky's over here. That's about bend the knee. Never. That's funny though. The funny thing, what I love about these lives at time, man, the comment section is always goaded. Can't even. Whoa, what a free kick! What the? Oh, not this guy hurt his shoulder again. What? Wait, what just happened? How did he miss that? How did he miss that? It was like he was defending, and now he's hurt again. Which Marina is down on the floor hurt, which is a shoulder that Gabrielle took him out with, and he was appealing for something. Was it nice? So there's a ball being kicked away again, and the same referee that's booked up for kicking the ball away didn't book a Liverpool player for doing the same thing. You gotta love it. You gotta freaking love it. Wow. They're showing the replay of the goal. Such a soft goal to give away, man. And these things happen. It's football, so you can't really, you're never going to have a perfect game per se, but man. All right. Yo, it's KSI down. Not KSI. Damn. Oh no, that's not really a compliment, but it is what it is. So. That's funny. It's funny. Also, I kind of figured this was gonna come one day because obviously I'm dark skinned too, and I do reactions. So I'm like, man, they about to call me the BTEC KSI, man. I knew it was gonna come one day. It's funny enough, but it's all love, man. I know whether you're trolling or you're being serious, either way, it's still funny though. So that's a good one. Oh, Cayman in the place. Shout out to Cayman Islands, man. That's another place filled with a bunch of Jamaicans as well. Listen, I don't mean to incorporate Jamaica into everything Caribbean, but I am Jamaican, so yeah. Arsenal are back on the attack. Out wide to Saka. Saka broke that down. Let's go, Saka. Let's go, Saka. Let's go, Saka. All right, good cross though, but clear by the first man. Let's go, Arsenal. Oh, good recovery though, Trent. Can't have a front. That was a good recovery. Arsenal are pushing now. See, tails are up now. It's gonna be a game, man. This is gonna be a game because we don't have time to do that slow, methodical build up and play with our food. Listen, it's Super Sunday, man. It's the biggest game of the weekend, and good try, Soccer. Good try. Good try. You could tell he's on one today too. Oh God, here we go. Here we go. Nah, shoot. What's your question, man? Hit me. I'm an open book. Hit me. I said I'm gonna leave it up. Oh, Liverpool player is down and Arsenal is still playing. Is he back up yet? Sure is. Wow. I guess he didn't want to ask the question. But yeah, it's 25 minutes gone. People still 1-1. And man, first goal, ball over the top, score by Saka. Second goal was a flick on from a corner, headed in by Virgil van Dijk. And I will say the game has picked up a little bit though. Not really a basketball match per se. It's still Arsenal, mainly the team being in control. And kind of the game plan that I did state that Liverpool were gonna try to hit us on the counterattack hasn't really worked so far yet, but the inevitable will come. Mo Salah running down, whether he scores or not is to be seen. But um, yeah, I would think that's the game plan for them. These long balls by Gabriel sometimes I'm just like, can we not? It's it comes off one in every 50 times. Like, and listen, of course, like all good things, when it comes off, it comes off. But it, for the most part, it doesn't work. You know. Oh yeah, that result yesterday, man, was beautiful. And you know what's crazy about that as well? That was actually generous. It should have been like six. No lie. Lewandowski missed an open goal for his hat trick. It should have been worse. That was embarrassing to say the least, and probably the worst game we have seen Kylian Mbappe played in a Madrid shirt for sure. Probably period. It could be argued period because of course he's had bad games before. No player has not have a bad game, but running so many times offside, couple one-on-ones, kicking it straight at the keeper. I said it also. If I also did a live to that as well too. So funny enough. But I said it as well that if if he doesn't tighten up, the fans are not forgiven. Those Madrid fans are not forgiven, man. Like, and their patience are so thin. Arsenal trying to hit Liverpool on a counterattack. Well defended by Konate. But yeah, the Madrid fans' patience doesn't really run very long, By midway point, if he's not producing how they want him to, they're gonna hound him out. And he won't last at Madrid. And listen, it's early days, and it's one game. It's their first loss in a very long time. So, but for a club like Madrid, man, one loss is like it's D-Day for them. So the fans, I'm in a Madrid community on Bleacher Report, and they are going ballistic inside of that one. Not that I'm a Real Madrid fan, but I've always been an admirer of Real Madrid. So, but yeah, those fans are going crazy inside of there, man. All types of crazy talk. Ancelotti out, Kylian Mbappe, he has like 5 more games before they hound him out. You know, the team is on bounce, which everybody kind of sees that as well. So, listen, I know I've been going on say Madrid, but shout out to Barcelona, man. They literally started the season crazy. And you know what? This year might be their year. Oh, what a cross by Martinelli. Havertz always plays sometimes like he has cinder blocks on his legs, or he's like, oh, yeah. Oh, we got a game today? Like, bro, why aren't you on your toes? So as soon as Martinelli cuts, why aren't you sprinting towards the damn goal? You know he's gonna cross it back. Like, what are you? His urgency, but that's also why I'm like, he's not really a striker, which he shows many times, quite obviously. Because the striker instincts would be like, okay, my winger is on the wing. There is no lane for a cutback. So obviously, I need to sprint towards the goal so I can get a tap in, possibly. If my winger has any little bit of skill or sense or technical ability to pass me the ball, nah, he's waiting. He's flat footed. And then miscontrols the ball because Surprise, surprise. You know the ball was coming. Wasted opportunity. Not to say he would have scored, but at least give yourself the best chance to do that. And Arsenal isn't playing bad. They're keeping possession, moving the ball around. Not as many shots on goal, but in terms of control of the game, yes, they have been the way better team. But at the end of the day, it's still 1-1. All that possession and, you know, it shows up well in the stats. We still have to produce. A good try. Yeah, I saw the vision. What a fucking mess. God. Is that a penalty shot? Also touch his hand. Is that a foul? Freaking Kai Havertz, though, man. How are you not burying that? There's penalty. Penalty. No? Whatever. What freaking ever. Um, oh, that'd be funny. I actually do remember that too. Nice. Yeah. I'm telling you, man, Madrid fans are going off. Madrid fans are going off on that game. It's so funny. Obviously not funny if you're a Madrid fan, but yeah, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy result. Definitely unexpected. Not too surprising just because of where Barcelona have been or been doing this season. But to go to the Bernabeu and drop four on their head, yeah, that's crazy. Wow. That was a damn rugby tackle. Thank you, ref. It is definitely a card. It is 10 o'clock. Let me my other game started. About to take a peek over there. See what my Dolphins doing. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? How you feeling? How you doing? Who you support? Who's your team? If you do have a team, shout out to you, brother. It's Arsenal at the moment with a free kick. Soccer got rugby tackle. Which, oh man, he already limping. It's too early for that, bro. Come on, man. We ain't losing. You ain't got to chill, placate for that right now. Well, he definitely got rugby tackle though. He sometimes invite those tackles though, and I'm not saying it's necessarily his fault. The people are the one that's tackling him, so what you want him to do, but the way he plays at time though kind of invites those type of good try on the corner sequence. Arsenal pushing. Well taken. Well taken. Let's go shot. Martinelli. Martinelli. Ah, this guy has been so frustrating for the last 18 months, man. It's just, I think because we put, not say we put so much pressure on him, but the expectation, him being Brazilian, the plaudits that he was getting, the promise that he showed when he first got into the mix of the team, it's just the height that we thought he would have gone to, um, obviously have not been achieved. He's an interesting player to say the least. And very frustrating. He's very it's almost like what was that? It's almost like Martinelli is like the perfect, you know, foreshadowing of what most relationships are like. You know, the first couple of months, the start, everything is all rosy. Y'all been doing the nasty in all different types of places. You know, she can't take her hands off you, or he, whatever your preference is. No judgment. Um, and then yeah, after that honeymoon period, got get to see the real them. They start checking your phones, and then they start nitpicking at every little thing that you do. Oh, Havertz again. I'm sorry. It's this guy. That's not a foul. That's a soft call. It's like he's playing flat footed. You ain't expect the ball to come to you. Like this guy Havertz, man, was a very frustrating player to watch at times. It's that Madrid is an overrated team. They can win some trophies because some of the bunch of good players, not because of. I wouldn't say overrated, to be honest. I wouldn't say overrated because, listen, if you got a couple of Champions League under your belt, I don't think an overrated team can win the Champions League, in my opinion. Um, Actually, that kind of shows how good of a coach Ancelotti is because I would say Madrid is someone spotted getting caught sleeping. I would say Madrid is like world beaters or the world beaters that we known of them to be. Outside of Vinny and Rodrigo, of course, Cruz and Modric, but they're up there in age. Um, yeah, I wouldn't have at the start of the season. We really pick some people pick Madrid to win the Champions League just merely because it's Real Madrid, not because of the team. But then again, the game isn't played on paper, so that's also the beauty of what a coach can bring. I think that is the X factor in many teams. The player having a player like say like a Kylian Mbappe or a Holland or you know a player that is almost like they just always play on God tier. That could be the difference. But the real X factor in most teams is a coach. Let's be real. Barca, good tactical team. Well, Flick is a top class manager, so yeah, he got hounded out of Bayern, but yeah, Flick is a top class manager. So it wasn't even a surprise or surprising, I should say, that he's got this team up and running first season. You know, because not to say that obviously Xavi did what he could do, and he did win them a title. So it's not like he just went in there and been hanging on to a FA Cup and kind of bringing the team. And that's not really a shot per se. I'm just saying though, he actually won the league, with his team. And yes, some may argue that Barcelona didn't have a Man City S type team in their league, but listen, sometimes at one point or at some point, it's a results business. And Arsenal, especially this season, and when I say Arsenal, I really mean Arteta in particular, it's put up or shut up time, man. He got to come through. He got to come through. At some point, you got to be held to the fire. And there has to be like, hey, listen, what have you done for me lately type of conversation. Because, I mean, a FA Cup that he won 4 or 5 years ago, it's it's not going to cut it. Wenger literally got hounded out for the same thing. I know it's just like shit. That's funny. Something slight. You know what I'm saying? It's- oh, Diddy is back. What up, Diddy? Hey, let me get half off on the baby oil real quick, man. Black people stay ashy sometimes, so and it's getting cold out here. So let me get let me get half off on the baby oil. Pause. No Diddy. Saw what I did there. But we in the 41st minute, man. Still 1-1. And not really much actions in terms of shots per se, but cross clear by Liverpool. Well, Arsenal is they're on it today, man. They really are, but I'd say a couple of half chances that I think that Havertz could have done better in terms of being prepared could have made a difference. But all in all, Arsenal have been playing well. They also are at home, so yeah, it's not too surprising. Check out this Dolphins game. Liverpool been fouling the crap out of them though. And it's funny because they're giving away free kicks in like dangerous areas or areas that you would say, all right, man, you keep doing that. One of these chances, they scored off a set piece, but you keep giving away these free kicks to the best set piece team in the league. All right. Marina had an opportunity and he played defender on his one. Declan Rice, good ball and a fucking goal. Marino, just as I said, he squandered the last opportunity. Now he scored. I'm telling you, I just said it. You keep giving away these opportunities to the best free kick team in the league, you're gonna get punished. Oh, please, 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 please. Can we hold on? Right on the brink of halftime. Can we hold on? Please. Can we make this an easy Sunday? My Dolphins, I just checked the score. They're already up 7. Oh, don't tell me it's offside. Was that offside? Oh, don't tell me. Oh, don't tell me it's offside. Oh, it's offside. Oh, wait. Is Virgil playing him on? It looks offside. Yeah, it looks if he's the one in the back, it looks off. Marino with the lean. It looks offside. God damn it. Hey, make sure you VAR, make sure y'all draw them lines perfectly, man. No, y'all love to cheat. Y'all cheating selves. Y'all on Saudi's payroll. Draw them lines perfectly. No fugazi. In fairness, he does look offside though, from the naked eye. So there's a VAR check. They're trying to check if the goal for Marino is indeed offsides or not. From I'm looking at these still shots and these real play. He does look offside. If I'm not, I'm trying to look at his chest. Yeah, the lean that he has does look like he's offside. So this goal might be ruled out, people. Taking a very long time, which I don't mind. If they take an hour to get to the right decisions, I'll take it. It's good. All right. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, that was weird. I know that came off weird, but I'm kind of like in a dilemma where I'm trying not to wake up the whole house. So my celebrations are somewhat, toned down a little bit because I mean it's actually it's about time these kids get up anyways. So, but still, I'm trying to be respectful. But yeah, Arsenal been on it though. Arsenal been on it. Liverpool really haven't punched at them per se. They scored off a set piece. And listen, set pieces is a part of the game. Arsenal just scored off a set piece. So that's not me making it sound like that's a bad thing. But Liverpool have yet to flex a muscle. Haven't really troubled David Raya as of yet. So we are on the brink of halftime. It is 2-1 to Arsenal. And long may it last. Long may it last. Has been a good game though, I will say. From a neutral perspective. If you just a neutral, you ain't really, matter which way it swings. I will say it has been a good game in terms of not one team just been sitting back. Liverpool have tried. They just haven't really whatever they've tried so far haven't really came off or come off, I should say. So, but yeah, I finally got my other game up, man. It's the Miami Dolphins and the what the why'd you do that? The Arizona Cardinals. So on a little screen, I'm watching NFL, and on a big screen, I'm watching my Arsenal. The cool thing with the NFL games, though, is like a stop and start, so I'm really not taking away too much. And both games are on mute, so I don't even know what the commentary is like. But Liverpool is on the attack. Couple minutes before halftime, it's 4 minutes of added time, so about a minute left before the half, and Arsenal has parked the bus pretty much. Which, listen, they're just trying to get into halftime with the score the same. Cross from Trent and a header from a McAllister, saved by David Raya. Man, on mark. See, this is the thing that scares me about this team, man. Like it seems, and of course, their first choice defender isn't in there, but it seems like they're asleep at times, man. And that's a worrying sign for the second half. That's a very worrying sign for the second half. But we're coming up to the end of halftime. Oh, cheated by Gabrielle. Wow. I don't know about that. Well, that is halftime. Well done. Is it? No. I thought the referee called it, but oh, what's going on? Excuse me. I don't know if I put a Visa card number up there, but what's going on with that? Probably shouldn't have highlighted that damn comment. Now I think about it, that's somebody's personal information that's out there. And listen, if it is indeed serious, hopefully you are okay. Hit me up on Instagram, the Alun Gill, if you want to. I don't know, message me offline, and we can get to the bottom of the situation because I don't know. That was a little off, man. That looked like a real number too. All right, let's see. What's your name? V. Oh, wait. No. Nah, you just trolling. All right. Ain't nothing wrong with a little troll. But yeah, people, that's halftime 2-1. Arsenal are in the lead. And listen, they started off pretty well. Actually, great first half, man. Great first half. I will say Saka looked like he's on it today. Martinelli looked like he's on it today. Martinelli has always given Trent Alexander the business. So it's always been an exciting matchup whenever we see um, that we're playing Liverpool because we know that side is usually covered. Martinelli always give that man the business. I've literally never seen a time, or at least remember a time, Trent locked him down. In the meantime, I'm taking a glance over at the Dolphins game. Hey, if you're an NFL fan, which I know a lot of people that do watch the EPL, or actually a lot of people that watch my channel, um, shout out to each and every one of you that do, by the way. Um, Half of you are in England, so maybe the NFL isn't really up your alley. But if you do watch the NFL, let me know down in the comments what's your team, man. I'm a big Miami Dolphins fan. I'm from Florida, so yeah, everything Florida is kind of up my alleyway. But shout out to each and every one of you that's out there, man. I know it's a Sunday for you, for me as well. Hopefully you had a good weekend. Hopefully your weekend was safe and quiet for the most part. You had fun. Hopefully, if you partake in, you know, the grown and nasty, it was well. you know, so shout out to each and every one of you out there, man. Um, Make sure you're answering that poll that's currently going. If you're tuning in, give me an answer, like the stream, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Really helps out a lot, man. We're a baby channel. We're literally crawling. We're still in, newborn slash size one diapers. So yeah, man, we still trying to grow this community, still trying to grow this channel. I do have a second channel called Alun Guild TV Reacts. I'm really not trying to plug that channel too much while I'm on this channel, but I just wanted to let everyone know that I do have a second channel, or should I say a main channel. But this one is my baby, man. This is the one that I want to grow and build that bond because football is my passion. Football is my, my schedule pretty much revolves around football, you know. So it only made sense for me to make a channel regarding football. So yeah, man, I just want to connect with each and every one of you that are like-minded. You're a football, not necessarily fanatic, but you're a football fan as well. Um, Let me know also which team you support. Leave it down in the comment. Also, if you're watching back on replay, let me know where you're tuning in from, especially if you're an international fan. I know the dedication that y'all put in
to watch your team, whether it be Arsenal, whatever team around the world. If you're not in said country that you do support, I know the dedication, man. Because for me, being out here on the West Coast in the United States, those early kickoffs, me waking up 4 o'clock in the morning to watch Arsenal possibly win, lose, or draw. I don't know. It's a special type of crazy, but it's a crazy that I don't mind. It's a crazy that I love the club. I love the team. I love football on a whole, you know, hence why I have this channel. So I don't mind waking up 4 o'clock. All I do is just prepare the night before I go to bed. I'm pretty early and, you know, I'm up before everybody's up. So I literally have a good 4 hours to myself to either revel in joy or cry. Because I would say over the past 2 seasons, admittedly though, Arsenal have been better. So me waking up 4 o'clock in the morning hasn't been too bad. But yeah, there's been times it's funny because I've known that we're gonna get the business. There's been time I woke up 4 o'clock in the morning, man, and it's like a Arsenal versus Man City game. I know we're about to get gaped. It's like not even a question. I know we're about to get gaped, but there's always that fan in you that like a little smither of hope. You're like, okay, maybe today's the day. Maybe today's the day where it's different. And nah, we will come away 4-1, 5-0. Yeah. Man City has sunned us so many times. It's not even funny, man. But listen, that's the beauty sometimes of being a sport fan. Um, Sometimes it's the hope that kills as well, too, because even though, say, your team is mediocre or on the crappier side, there's still that little piece of you that's like, okay, maybe this time is different, you know? And it's always funny, man. The psychology behind a sport fan. I know it's been tested. I know it's been researched, but it's just a funny ordeal. Just because unless you're a perennial winner, say like Real Madrid or Barca or Bayern Munich, um, those teams for the most part gets at least a trophy a season, the very least. Um, but for a team like an Arsenal that is not in the god tier or say the top tier of teams, they're like usually a rung below. You never know what you get. One season, well, we've never won a treble, but one season we might do a double. Another season we might, take a cup, and there be many seasons where we go home empty-handed. So, like I said, man, the psychology behind sports and watching your team, it's just a funny ordeal. Just because it's hopeism, I know that's not necessarily a real word, but it is a hope. It is a hope that your team will come through and something remarkable. And times where it does pay off, like Leicester, you know, the greatest sports story probably, at least in my generation or my time. So a team that if you had or you were a betting man and you betted on Leicester winning that league, oh, I know you came home with some good dough because nobody would have predicted, no one on the face of the earth. And I know, funny enough, teams now in the lower half or the bottom half of the table, I know there's some crazy out there that, maybe this season can be our Leicester season. I know it because I've thought of it so many times over the year. And I know Arsenal is not, like, say, a bottom or lower level team. Some may argue that we are, but we're not. And there's been times where I'm like, man, if I just put some chump change on Arsenal winning the league this season, I could win me a nice little grip. But yeah, I couldn't bring my heart to pull that trigger because I've been disappointed so many times by Arsenal. It's not even funny, man. I just like, yeah, I'm not gonna put myself through that. But yeah, it's just watching like the highlights of the game. That's a really good our set piece. taking, man, is like so on point. And it's been going for a second season now in terms of us perfecting the set piece routines. And the beauty behind it is that teams haven't picked up on it yet. That's a really good header, man. Really good header. But yeah, it's halftime, guys. 2-1. Watching a little bit of NFL. It's 7-0 on that side, if you cared. You probably don't, but Sanders with a kick. All right. And now it's 10-0. So the Dolphins has a quarterback, right? Their star quarterback who is prone to being injured and getting injured. And so it's his first game back from a concussion that he suffered, which is like his fourth concussion. Oh man, I'm watching the highlights of the Chelsea Newcastle. What a move. What a move. Man, Neto would have been perfect on Arsenal. Neto would have been perfect on Arsenal, man. What a player. And I get it. It's the injuries with Neto. So, wait, what? Wow. Cole Palmer, bro. Cole Palmer is so freaking good, bro. Yeah. That's on the keeper, though. What the fuck? What was that? And Alexander Isak with a move, they pretty much beat the keeper. He's 1-on-1, beat the keeper, and then kind of like scuffed everything at the end. Actually, the player took the ball off of his feet for some reason. I was watching the highlights on the earlier games, Crystal Palace versus Tottenham. What a goal by Mateta. Good goal. Wow. It's crazy because Tottenham always make these teams look way better than they actually are. It's almost like they play down to the other team's level all the time. They lost. Oh, okay. See, I didn't even check out the results from earlier, man. I literally woke up, brushed my teeth, and hopped on. I'm just watching the highlights on that menu game. Gallo with a miss. Wow. Wow. Okay, Casemiro. How is that not a penalty? Oh, it is. Okay. Wow. Man, you Manchester United, the new banter team. I don't mind. I'll take it. Anytime Manchester United loses, it's a good day. Always a glorious day when Manchester United loses. I'm just saying. But yeah, people, as soon as you're tuning in, make sure you just drop a like on the video. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You know, really appreciate each and every one of you as soon as you come in. You know, it's always good if even if you just want to come in and drop a comment, kind of just be a troll. It's all love at the end of the day, man. You know, not to say all engagements ain't good engagement, but all engagement is engagement. So I'll take it. I'll take it. But we're about to start back up though with the second half. Arsenal 2, Liverpool 1. And if you're tuning in, let me know how you think this game is gonna pan out. You know, Arsenal is at the moment leading, been the better team, but it's still Liverpool, man, and there's still a whole half to go. So let me know how you think this game is gonna end. Leave it down in the comments right now. Also, again, forgive me if I'm sniffling or sound a little nasally. I am a bit under the weather, so forgive me, people. But yeah, we're back on. We're back on. Liverpool already. Darwin Newman was pushing it back. Stop cheating, bro. Yeah, you cheat. It should be a card. There we go. Let's go, Anthony. He effed us over a couple of times. Should a player should have got a yellow card for the same thing you sent a player, an Arsenal player off for. So there's that. But listen, we can't keep crying over spilled milk. We sound like bratty little B words. So good save. That was not bad. Oh, it was a coach on the bench that got a yellow card. Oh, okay. Guess that makes sense. But yeah, Arsenal is playing at home. Quick free kick by Trent. We pretty much just gave the ball away. That's crazy. Arsenal on the attack. Kai Havertz with the cross. It was a very lackluster cross, to be fair, because it didn't really seem like he had full control. Not one of the better games by Kai Havertz, I must admit. He just looks like he been drinking last night or ate a couple turkey burgers or something. I don't know. He looks a little heavy. Is there a player down? Who's that? Gabrielle. Oh, crap. We can't afford to lose another defender. Tierney. Tierney on the bench. Tierney in the crowd, actually. The forgotten man. Damn. It's kind of crazy how, which I get it. You know, he's been injury prone for quite a while. Actually, for the most part of his career. So the opportunities that he got, kind of was cut short. Even, with his country, went to the Euros, and I think it was the first game, if I'm not mistaken, got injured, you know. Just an unfortunate story for the guy because he is one of the better players in terms of defensive minded players on the team. I don't know, these tests that they're doing on Gabriel looks it's very extensive. Doesn't look promising.
Doesn't look promising. So Gabriel is down injured. He just got help to his feet. Um, a little gingerly. Might look like he'll continue. He's trying to run it off. Hopefully he's okay. So we're already down. Some would say our best defender. In my opinion, Gabriel has took that lead, but still already down one defender in William Saliba. Can't really afford another one to go down. Arsenal currently playing with 10 men. Still 2-1. Liverpool is on the attack. Haven't really troubled David Raya except for a McAllister header and a shot also in the first half, but nothing really of note where you can say that they've been threatening. But listen, you have an X factor on the field like Mo Salah that could change in a heartbeat, and they're at the top of the table for a reason. Oh my God. Luis Diaz just skinned the hell out of Gabriel, and he about to walk the damn ball into the goal. Yo, he just skinned the hell out of Thomas Partey, though. Oh, complete annihilation. My word. And he done Ben White as well. There's a peel, but that's reaching for the ball. That's nothing. That's nothing. I don't want us to turn into like that petty team that cries for every little thing that possibly could go against us. I think we're just fiending for the other team to get a card or have a player sent off. Be better than that, man. Don't do no crap like that again. That doesn't make any sense. Marino with a back pass up in the air. Now Mo Salah is on the prowl. Mo Salah cross a face the goal. Luis Diaz cross back in. Easily collected by David Raya. Yeah, Marino with a back pass that was obviously Gabriel like it's about to be the end of the day for him. Gabriel just went down. He picked up a little bit of a knock on his knees, rubbing his knee at the moment. And now the trainer was doing an extensive test with him. It's kind of like the ACL test to see the flexibility within the knee. This season, man, the injuries are piling up. It's really gonna test Arsenal resolve. It's a back line of Thomas Partey, Ben White, Kivior, Timber. To say I'm filled with any confidence is laughable. The only silver lining is that we're up 2-1. So listen. Oh, just saw it. His knee buckled with a tackle from Darwin Nunes. Hopefully it's nothing serious though. 'Cause that's pretty disheartening. It's as I said, a back line of Thomas Partey, Ben White, Kivior, and Timber. Now, if you're an Arsenal fan, hopefully you've been taking your heart medication. Hopefully, you've been checking your blood pressure and buckle up because this could get interesting. Liverpool look like they're about to make a change. On his slot is speaking with Cody Gakpo, but second half has been a little bit more sloppier in terms of quality, really for both teams. Gabriel is heading straight to the trainer's room. Hopefully, this isn't serious, man. It's just maybe a little bit of a tweak, and he'd be fine. But it didn't look good with the trainer doing it. It was a very extensive exercise or test that they were doing on the knee, and then he tried to play it off, but went straight back down. So that's pretty worrying. Sometimes when you do those tears, and like, let me knock on wood that that's not what happened. But sometimes when you do those tears, it's your mind tells like, hey man, I can play it off. Maybe I'm hurt, but I'll fight through it. But you don't realize the damage that you've already done. Um, but I guess also the fact that he not woke up, but got up and tried to walk it off a little bit, maybe a little bit promising. So maybe it's not as serious. But yeah, this half has been a little bit more sloppier for both teams in terms of quality. Martinelli doing Martinelli stuff. Like, why? I have good and promising number 9. Yeah. Future, not like the old era when every team in the Europe had good. Yeah, man. It's crazy. I literally was just talking about that the other day. Like when I was growing up, and it sounded like you're from the same era, late 90s, early 2000s. Like, damn it, every team had a bad boy striker, you know? And yeah, of course, there's levels to this shit. Like the R9s and the Rouge of this world, the Henrys. I know he really was a winger before, but got converted to being a striker. Um, yeah, man. But for the most part, though, every team had like uh Defoe, you know what I'm saying? Rooney, teams that like or guys, I should say, that could do the business. So it's crazy how nowadays it's like literally it's slim pickings. It's slim pickings. They definitely need a number 9 though, for sure. Definitely need a number 9 because Kai Havertz, I call him Kai Giroud, you know? Um, he's gonna get you goals. And he's not necessarily a bad player, obviously, but he's not the one that's gonna take Arsenal over the line, in my opinion. I don't think. It's it's just crazy how Arsenal have rest their damn season on, just Kai Giroud. But yeah, at the end of the day, the Arsenal fan in me hope that he does a madness, and he actually did finish last season on a good note. But yeah, it's just doesn't fill me with confidence. Let's just say that. But you're right, though. It is hard to find a striker in this era. That's what's crazy about it. And some may argue that it's really not that hard. Um, 'Cause most of the times that's what the scouts are for. Go out and go find it. Holland didn't become Holland. Well, that's probably not the best of examples, but um, a lot of these strikers, you know, pretty much got scouted
into who they are and what they are, per se. Played by Martinelli. All right, slow it down. Well done. Flat footed. Flat footed. Arsenal has gotten even sloppier now. The game is slightly opening up. Coincidentally, it opened up since Gabriel came off the field. I don't know. Arsenal needs a goal, man. Mo Salah, Trent, corner. Yeah, and it's Liverpool with a set piece. Yeah, Arsenal needs another goal, man. I'm not confident enough in this team, especially with the backline that they have at the moment. I'm not confident in this team to, I don't know. If we do hold on, I won't be too surprised, to be honest, but um just another goal to kind of ease the mind, you know. At the end of the day, it's still Liverpool. They still have world class players in their team. They still have players that, can change the game on a drop of a dime. I think Barca needs a number line. Let's see who's Lewandowski. Who's yeah, Lewandowski is up there. It'll be a little bit of magic from La Mesa again and again. Yeah. Yeah, man. But actually, yeah, that's not a bad shot, man. Barca needing a number 9. It's not a bad shot. What? Lewandowski got what? One more season in him? Give or take. It's Martinelli on the attack. Martinelli. It's bad cross. Yeah, I would say Arsenal are probing though. Arsenal are probing offsides. But yeah, who would not Real Madrid, my bad. Barca get though in terms of strikers. Yeah, I know they probably can. I know they probably got a bad boy in that academy, which is world renowned to come through, but this is Barcelona, man. That pull that they have, shoot, who knows? Holland next? I know everybody's kind of banking on Man City getting charged with that 115. Excuse me. So could that institution get implode? Or could it implode? I don't know. We're living off hope. I actually low key hope that they are not found guilty. I know that's kind of odd for a rival to say, but I really do hope that Man City is not found guilty because it's just it's not good for the sport, you know. Um, if they did indeed cheat, and do I believe they cheated? Um, yeah, but a part of me hope that it's a big misunderstanding. It's more like a semantics thing versus them actually doing a wrongdoing because I think what that does to the sport in itself and the integrity, man, it's gonna be a shit show. And then how do you reward, say, the times that they did win the league? Do you give it to the second place team? But then there's so many other things that you have to take into factor, like the teams that got relegated, and the teams that miss out on Champions League that season. It's so many different things that could unfold if they are indeed guilty and found guilty. So I think all in all, they did something. I know that's kind of obvious, but they did something. And now it's kind of like to determine how strict the punishment will be, you know? Fucking God, man. This guy, Kai Havertz, it's just everything about him just screams, just get him off the pitch, man. It ain't his day. Just get him off the pitch. I I'm growing so tired. He's in terms of like frustration, or in terms of like frustrating players to watch. Speaking about Arsenal specifically, Martinelli probably gets a slight edge. What? Right, just got a yellow card just for time wasting. It's early for that. But in terms of like slight edge, I say Martinelli, Kai Havertz is a close second, man. Just a very frustrating figure to watch at times. He plays like he's sleepy at times. I don't, earlier I said he's Kai Giroud, but he also has like it's almost like Giroud and Ozil had a love child, that's Kai Havertz in a nutshell. At least he doesn't walk around. And I know it's been debunked that Ozil was a person that walked around the pitch and didn't really give effort, which, like I said, that has been debunked in terms of mileage that he's covered. But from what we've seen and the times that he's done it, because every player does it, but the times that he has done it has just been at crucial times, or times where it's like, okay, you lost the ball, give some effort. Let us show us that you're fighting for the team. So it's almost like being caught with a hot potato. And that's what Ozil kind of got, a lot of flack for with his playing style. And I'm seeing a lot of similarities with Havertz, man. Not to say that he takes plays off, but he just always looks like I guess I'm playing today. It's just annoying to watch at times, man. Very annoying to watch. Oh, Liverpool with a free kick. Another flick on the defending, though. Okay. That's a high foot. Oh, yeah. This game, I just want. Oh, what's good, my guy? Yeah, I am watching the Liverpool versus Arsenal game at the moment. 2-1. Arsenal are in the lead. Are you watching it as well? Let me know. Let me know. In your opinion, where's Alfonso Davis who will go next season if he doesn't sign a new contract with Bayern? Is it Real Madrid because of the club, or Barca because of Hansi Flick? It's a very good question, man. It is his old coach. So it wouldn't be surprising if he went to Barca, because would he take the place of Valde? Yes. That's I don't think that's even debatable, or you can question that. Yeah. For a guy that's freaking 6'4" or 6'3", whatever the fuck his goddamn height is, he's so goddamn soft on the ball, bro. Havertz, get him off the pitch, my guy. Get him off. Get him off. Yeah, it ain't been his day. Listen, I know I talk crap about the Bolivian, Gabriel Jesus. He ain't even really Bolivian. He's more Dominican. But regardless, put him on. Maybe let him have a point. I'm sure he got a point to prove. so soft for a big guy, man. It's frustrating to watch. I'm telling you, man. He actually might be the most frustrating player on Arsenal to watch. I know I said Martinelli, but yeah, I'm flip flop. It, yeah, Kai Havertz is maybe because Martinelli can't keep using the young thing anymore because he's experienced at the moment. But for a guy that's so tall and supposed to be strong, or at least you would think, he's so soft on the ball, man. Getting bounced off the ball by players that are way smaller than him. It's crazy to see. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But back to the point I was making. Oh, I'm sorry. To answer your question, I would say he would go more Barcelona in terms of Alfonso Davis. I think he would go more Barcelona just because old coach. Um, yeah, they already have a left back, but is he better than him? Would he take his place? Yes, he would. So yeah. But Barcelona, Real Madrid, you really can't go wrong, to be honest. And speaking of taking places, Mendy is not that good. So I'd say not that good. That's kind of like a little bit harsh, but he definitely takes Mendy's place for sure. Balde, you might be like, okay, um, some may be like, you know what, I like Balde. I don't want him to get uprooted. Is Alfonso Davis clear Balde in terms of abilities? Not really, but he is better, in my opinion. Well, going forward at least. Both aren't the best of defenders per se. So yeah, you definitely give more than an edge to Alfonso Davis, but good, good defending Martinelli. Um, but he will slot right into Real Madrid quicker or easier, I would say. But in terms of ideal, I would say Alfonso Davis going to Barcelona would probably be the better choice for him in terms of familiarity and still going to a big club, gonna go into a starting position. Yeah. Where are you more interested in seeing him play? I would say now, with me saying all of that, I would rather him playing at Real Madrid though. I don't know. I think that culture, kind of like suits him better. Vinny, Mbappe now as well. Rodrigo. I think culturally speaking, he probably will slot better in that. But then again, the game isn't about who are your drinking buddies on the weekend. Okay, me speaking about Kai Havertz, but he's on a beautiful run and at the end got bodied by somebody that's way smaller than him. So prove my point again. But yeah, culturally, he'll slot right into Real Madrid, man. That whole Alaba, Rudiger, Mbappe, Rodrigo, Vinny. Yeah, I know I just named all black players, but I'm just being real. Usually people gravitate towards people that they can culturally assimilate with. And it really got nothing to do with just necessarily the race. Um, it's more like the culture, but yeah. But in terms of his career, I think he would be better suited at Barca for the time being. And I know, listen, these teams, they sack their manager depending on how they're feeling or how the weather is outside. So um long term, he really doesn't have a bad choice. Alfonso Davis going to Real Madrid or Barcelona, there really isn't a bad choice at this moment. And funny enough, maybe like a year ago or maybe 18 months ago, we thought Barcelona were going to go into the depths of La Liga and be the forgotten giants. Um, but then the gem that is Lamine Yamal, rose and yeah, he writes his own story, as you can see. Trent with a giveaway And Rice is on the attack. Soccer has actually been missing all half. With the cross. And that was that. Ah. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Arsenal. It's the 75th minute. Still 2-1. Touch, man. Bad touch. Liverpool playing sloppy. There's another defender down. Came back too soon, probably. Timber is down. Just came back off injury. And oh crap. Oh, he's about to put the kid in. Skelly against Mo Salah will be an interesting sight, to say the least. Wow. Ah, it's going to be a long last quarter of the game. It's a 76-minute. Luis Skelly has just been implemented into the team. Listen, from what I see, he does look like a player that could hold his own, but we're talking about Mo Salah here at the end of the day. Oh, good try. Good try, Sleepy Man. Sleepy Man is Havertz, by the way. It looked like yo. I know. And so I remember that skills challenge when they came out to the States. I think it's quite evident that volleys aren't his thing. He tried to hit that on the half volley and kind of like skimmed it. But it's a 77-minute 2-1 to Arsenal. Hey, if you're just tuning in, let me know down in the comments where you are. And also, who do you support? If you even support or you're just a passerby, let me know down in the comments. Pan over to the bench. We see Gabriel has ice on his knee. So hopefully that's just a knock and he'll be fine. Probably will miss the next game, but hopefully he'll be fine. But the game, it's kind of like at a slow pace at the moment. Arsenal are probing, but nothing at the end. Liverpool haven't really tested David Raya in recent times. As I say that, Mikel Arteta over on the sideline playing cheerleader. Oh, yeah. As Arsenal just need one more goal, man. Just one more goal to kind of just lock this game up. And I think a 2-goal lead is a good position to be at with our defense or in terms of defending. Um, like I said, Liverpool hasn't really shown any inclination to really trouble David Raya. But with that being said, they still do have world class players. They still have X factor players. They're spamming a lot of crosses into the box, which haven't came off yet. Let's say Kai Havertz touch. No, you fucking. Oh, God, I'm trying not to cuss, but this for a tall guy, for a big tall guy, he's just so weak in my opinion, man. Like literally, it's like if he doesn't have space, it's almost like a rap giving the ball to him if he has somebody on him because doesn't bounce off anything, doesn't heal the ball well. It's almost like inevitable every time somebody is on him. They bump him once, he's off the ball. Never could understand. Never could understand. You got guys like Saka. I already seen that coming. Martinelli sometimes, and that's what also makes him frustrating that he just wants to run. And Liverpool are on the attack at the moment. Mo Salah and it's 2-2. Of course. Oh, freaking course. Makeshift back line, ball over the top. Like I said, they have that X factor. Freaking, what's his face? Who was that? Kivior. Kivior tried to attack the ball instead of staying with his player. Freaking bonehead defender, man. So crazy. Tell him, man, we should have took the money when it was being offered by them Italian clubs to this man. Absolutely crap of a defender. Attacking the ball watching instead of your actual player. Like, you're Polish international, my guy. And that's what's beating Arsenal at the moment. These balls over the top, man. Now Liverpool have their tails up. Rightfully so. Play him. Ah, okay. So it's 2-2. Arsenal 2, Liverpool 2, of course. And Arsenal are currently on the attack. Haven't really showed much this second half, to be honest. I haven't really troubled Kelleher quite often today, to be fair. Liverpool has been spamming this side. They are attacking this side with Skelly and Kivior, I believe, is the left center back. Which Kivior pretty much at this point just Polish holding. you know, he's only good for stoppage time. We need to defend more like a 2-goal lead or something. You know, anything outside of that, yeah, because this man is just frustrating. frustrating to watch at times too. He's up there. He's in the top 5 of frustrating players on Arsenal. 6 minutes ago. Soccer is coming off, and they're about to introduce Ethan Wanieri, which I don't understand what this kid has been doing. Who he is pissed off. And the fact that Kyle Havertz is still on it. Well, actually, I know why Kyle Havertz is still on the pitch. That is not too surprising. Kind of need the height, but he's been crap this game, man. He's been crap this game. It hasn't been anything to write of note. Ugh. There's a foul. There's a foul on Gakpo, but it wasn't really a foul. It was funny to see, but yeah, Liverpool has been spanning their right hand side, man. With of course it's their star man, but that side is the weaker side. Then again, both fullbacks at this point. I mean, Thomas Partey, apart from that one time that he got skinned by Diaz, haven't really done anything wrong per se. But still, Kai Havertz on the move. Kai Havertz, Wanieri. Oh, kind of slow it up now. Liverpool are back in position. Kai Havertz again. That'd be a better cross than that, man. He looked like he was trying to score. That's probably the Arsenal best way to win via set piece at this point. Because they haven't even troubled the keeper this half. Keller has been chilling this half. You know, done a bunch of pretty passes, and you know, but that's just about it. And you can't win the lottery if you don't buy a ticket. Oh, good try, good try. Straight down the middle at the keeper though, but good try. Liverpool are on the move. I did say that this game had draw written all over it, though. Hopefully, I'm proven wrong in the right way. Because at this point, the more likely team, and I'm not going to say, but I'm just going to say, though, the more likely team to get something more than just a point out of this game doesn't look like the team at home. Let me just say that. So we'll see, though. Liverpool just keep bombing crosses down the right hand side. It's so freaking funny because it's like, yeah, that's the side that you want to attack. Two people over there with, well, I mean, you have Kivior that you want to say have experience, and a kid, literally, and Skelly, that's the left back. So of course, you're gonna keep probing down that side. You like your chances with Mo Salah attacking the kid, and Kivior looked like he got two right feet. I'm saying right feet because he's left footed. Ugh. Well, moved by Keller. Playing with his food. Did well though. See, Mo Salah is crying because he's like, "Yo, I got a kid on me, man. Like, let me take him to Sunday school." Nice one, area on the ball. Rice. Show you how much they don't even respect Jesus. Oh, is that a foul? Wait, what is going on right now? What is going on right now? So Arsenal put the ball in the back of the net, but is there a VAR check? Oh, I think it came off his hand. It came off his hand. Yeah, that possibly could be a foul, anyways. Yeah. So Arsenal did put the ball in the back of the net, but yeah, at the end, I think it did came off the hand. Is that what they're calling? I don't freaking know. Either way, the score is still 2-2. Oh, interesting sequence of play right there. It's so crazy because I think a betting person could have predicted this outcome so far. It it just screamed draw before the game even commenced. And now Liverpool have a corner, so probably just put my foot in my mouth. Oh my god. Oh my god. One of the easy Sunday, but yeah, I guess not today. Liverpool with a corner. The fans in the ground are preparing to have their phones out. We're in the 93rd minute and cleared by Arsenal. Okay. That is a foul. Thank you. I'm saying this was a must win, but it was a must win game for Arsenal. There's still 4 minutes to go. So, I mean, there's still time. It's not all doom and gloom. Of course. Fucking God. Literally, I don't remember a time Kyle Havertz did something good today. The fact that he lasted 90 minutes on the field like is appalling, to be honest. I don't understand why they took off Saka, precautionary measures, but Kyle Havertz lasting 90 minutes inside of this game, man, is ridiculous. Everything that he's done hasn't came off today. His touch has been horrible. Well, his touches are always, for the most part, horrible. getting bullied off the ball by smaller people. He's literally one of the bigger people on the field in terms of height. I know height doesn't necessarily equate to strength, but it's still just frustrating to watch, man. Such a big person. Yeah, and I know I'm just speaking about height. He is more on the skinnier side in terms of frame, but still. To get constantly bullied off the ball by people that are smaller than you, it's a thing to be studied. Kai Havertz easily a 3 out of 10 performance. None of the shots came off. Didn't win any headers in the box. Getting bullied off the ball. Funny enough with me saying what? Oh, it's offside. Saying funny enough with me saying all of that, watch you pop up with a goal. Probably not, but 2 minutes left in the game. Not a result. If it stands the same way, that I will be happy about. Just for the mere fact that, oh, well played by the kid. I guess because we were leading and Havertz. Coming down to the last minute. Yeah, just because we were leading, you like to see out the game, you know. A draw in this magnitude would have been a little bit easier to, I guess, swallow if, you know, you were behind and listen, it's still respectable. It's still Liverpool at the end of the day. But cross, Gabriel Jesus, corner. What? That's a corner. No? Come on. Come on. Come on. How did the linesman? Of course. Yeah, the conspiracy theories are gonna come out now against Arsenal. It was an obvious corner, and he got ruled a goal kick. And that should be the end of the game. So 2-2, and then a draw, which, in fairness, was the expected result. Ah, all right. It is what it is. So Mo Salah with the second goal for Liverpool to end the game in a draw. Ah, it's it's not the end of the world. Let's see. It's put us in third, and now we're on 18 points. So 5 off the top. 5 off the top with 9 games to play is, you know how it is when dealing with Manchester City. So being 5 points behind in every other scenario, you'd be like, all right, okay, it's not the end of the world, but being 5 points behind Man City, just knowing how they operate, how robotic they can get, yeah, it's not a ideal, you know, position to be at. But yeah, just going to go straight into. Wow, that's that's interesting. But Yeah, just gonna go straight into the match review, man. It's Arsenal 2, Liverpool 2, and a game that the first half was actually pretty decent. I must say, the first half was a game that Arsenal fans could be happy about. Arsenal fans could be excited about in terms of the way the team played, the way the team came out, and which we've known them to do over, let's say, the last 2 seasons. When it comes to the big games, um, in recent times, Arsenal have shown up. That's undeniable. Of course, we've not won all of those said big games, but the very least, we do put the performance to match the level of game that's being presented. So in the first half, it did show. And listen, before the game even started, I think many predicted either a Liverpool win or a draw. Of course, there were optimistic fans that thought that we could win, and that was more the heart speaking than the head. So this result of it being 2-2 isn't too surprising, but it is a result that is just a little bit more disappointing because we were in the lead. We had the lead. I mean, it was a 2-1 lead, to be fair, but nevertheless, we still were in the lead. And then, a mishap by the defense, in terms of their position, unlocked a counterattack and a tap in by Mo Salah. So, key takeaways from the game, starting with the goalkeeper, David Raya, didn't really have much to do, made a decent couple decent saves, but didn't really have much to do. I give him a 7 out of 10. The right back, Thomas Partey, got skinned nasty at one point by Luis Diaz, but for the most part, he actually held his own. Not really his best position, obviously, but in terms of what he brings to the team, and I get it, we were down to bare bones, so it really weren't much options in terms of who to play at right back. So, did he do the business? Nah, 5 out of 10 performance. Didn't really do much going forward, and defensively, like I said, he got skinned at one time, but for the most part, all the other times, he kind of held his own. So it's merely just an average performance. A center back, Ben White, didn't really see much of him today. Didn't really notice him much today. So for that, I give him a 6, even though Liverpool did score 2 goals, but the second goal wasn't necessarily his fault, and the first goal was off a set piece. So yeah, he gets a 6 for me today. The other defender, Gabriel, before he came off, um, same. They were both average, and he wasn't at fault for the second goal because he was already off the pitch. So he gets a 6 as well. For me, left back Timber probably were or was the best in terms of the back line. He also went down eventually and had to be subbed off. So he gets a 7. Moving into the midfield, Marino, um, an all right game for him. He's a little bit slow, isn't he? I don't know if it's just me, but he does look like, if you're Jamaican or one of them old school buses, if you like a 80s, 90s baby, them old school bus, or actually better yet, a garbage truck. You see how big a garbage truck is, you know how they gotta turn. Yeah, that's Marino. But you know what? He was fairly tidy. He made some line cutting passes today. So he gets a 7 for me. Popped up with a goal. So not really that bad of a game, but not really something to write home about, to be honest. But you know what? It was half decent and he came through with a goal. So 7 out of 10 for me for him. Declan Rice, man, okay game today. Pretty average, to be honest with you. Didn't really notice much of him. Made a couple of runs from the midfield, but didn't amount to anything. So yeah, it was an average game for Declan for me today. So he gets a 5 out of 10 for me.
and the 10 was Trussard. I don't know. This guy, he's proved it enough times now that he suits better. He's suited better as a sub. And not that he had a bad game today per se, but his impact from when he's a sub to versus when he starts the game is just damn near night and day. So for me, he gets a 6. It's really a 5, but I give him a 6. I don't have the actual stats in front of me, so I can't really tell from the numbers if his game was better than what I saw in terms of the eye test. But moving on to the wing, probably our best attacking player in terms of the forward line was Bakayo today. Um, Pretty much fell off a cliff in the second half though. So I don't know if that's saying much, but yeah, he was our best attacking. Came out the game, the start of the game, firing, ready. You know, coming back off of an injury, he looked ready. He looked amped up. Of course, naturally, you're gonna be. It's Liverpool, but um, with that being said, I'll give him a 7. Nobody gets really above a 7 today. Um, he gets a 7 today, but fell off a cliff in that second half though. So even the 7 is kind of mighty generous, but he did come out to play for the first half. So for that, I'll give him a nod on a 7. Kai Havertz, quick, fast, and simply, he gets like a 2 for me. Absolutely dreadful game. Just getting bounced, shoved around today by smaller players. Didn't really notice him. His touch always never been the best and got highlighted even more today. Very frustrating player to watch. So yeah, he gets a 2 for me. Martinelli tried. In terms of effort, I would say he's the one that gave the most effort in terms of the attacking line. He gets a 6 for me today. Just want to see him slow down a little bit in terms of he always wants to run. He always wants to run. He always wants to go. Fair enough. He's known for his speed. Lost probably a little bit of speed. But yeah, he's he's another frustrating player to watch too, but he wasn't as bad today as say Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz really, really pissed me off today. So Martinelli gets a 6 for me. Moving on to the subs, they'll be pretty fast. The later subs, Ethan and Jesus, didn't really impact the game much. They came on with maybe like 10 minutes ago, including stoppage time, slightly a little bit more. So they didn't really make much of an impact on the game. I'm not going to give them a rating for that. Kivior gets a 3. Should have sold this guy when those money offers were coming in during the summer transfer window. I think he's so below the level of Arsenal. He's literally in the same ilk as a Chambers, Holden, Socrates, Mustafi. You get where I'm going with this. And yeah, I know he's a backup, but if we need to take that next level and we need to become one of the premier teams of this league, we have to get players that are backups that are legit starters, really. They just so happen to be backup because the player, whether it be, they're in form or, you know, whatever the case may be. But the backup shouldn't really be a backup. It just should be a case where we can only start 11. So you just got to ride the bench for now. And I know, yeah, not everybody can be the Man Cities of this world that can field. And really, that's been debunked over the last couple of years that they can field 2 11s on the pitch. Their squad has shrunk over the years, and that doesn't stand truth anymore. But damn near though. And defense is where Mikel Arteta has literally put all his eggs into. And to still have a player like Kivior at the club, man, it's kind of disheartening. So yeah, not a great showing for him, in my opinion. But it is what it is. I am gonna hop off though. I want to thank each and every one of you that popped in. Let me see this comment section real quick.
Yeah, draw ain't too bad. I'll take it. It's better than a loss, but it's just more like kind of like you wanted to win, we're leading. It would have been nicer to, hold on to the lead, but yeah, it is what it is. Came in late, my boy. Soccer boy ended in a draw. You know, it's cool though. We move on. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Checking out. Even if you just popped in just real quick, I appreciate it. We're not gonna keep doing these vertical lives though. In a couple of let's shoot for say maybe not the next time Arsenal play or the next time one of the big giants play, a Barca or Real Madrid play. We're gonna be doing watch alongs to them as well. Um, I'll be doing these vertical lives. I'm gonna switch over to the traditional horizontal live. I said I'm just being transparent. I'm learning on the fly. Like I said, we're still a baby in this YouTube game on this channel at least. Um, I'll plug my actually if you go on this channel per se, you'll see the link to my main channel. Go over and check over my main channel. That is more reactionary, in terms of videos that I post over there. Nothing to relate to sports. So go over and check out the main channel. But yeah, this is a baby though. This is a channel that I really want to build and grow and actually build a community around and have true passionate people that share the same interest in terms of the love of football, whether it be EPL or La Liga or even Bundesliga or even Serie A, whatever. All are welcome. There's a community of football minded people. We're going to talk crap to each other a little bit. We're going to get on each other cases, but at the end of the day, it's still for the love of the sport, and that's what it's all about at the end of the day. I think sports is one of the common denominators of bringing people together. And that's what I want to do. I want to bring people together from all walks of life, from all corners of the earth, you know. So that is my goal for this channel, man. This channel will be my baby. This channel will be the one that I pour my heart and soul into. I do care about the other channel, but this one definitely is going to be the one that I'm really going to give it my all. I'm going to give the best version that I can of myself to you guys. And hopefully, we can build a community that will last a long, long time on the spaceman. So, thank you. If you popped in, you left a comment, you talk smack, whatever you did, man. You said what? Lamine or Endrick? Lamine. That's not even a hard question. Even though low key like Madrid more than Barca, yeah, it's just kind of like Ronaldo versus Messi. Like I liked Ronaldo say as a player better, but I knew Messi was a better player. It's the same way, but yeah, Yamal is ridiculous, man. For how young he is, it's crazy. It's crazy for a 17-year-old to be doing the things that he's doing. And I'm really trying to remember was Messi on the same level. And I know Messi kind of like show flashes, and yeah, people I know famously Ronaldinho said that the first time he saw him in training, he already knew that he was going to be a world beater. So it wasn't really surprising for him. But yeah, we saw flashes of his brilliance, but I don't even think it was at this level, in my opinion. Y'all can call me out if I'm lying, but if you're a Barca fan, you probably have a better memory of young Messi and how he started, and was it in the same level or on the same level as Yamal at the moment? Because I'm really trying to think of like all the kids that kind of like came through. I mean, I guess you could say Michael Owen was similar. Rooney was similar. Rooney was doing his thing very young as well. So this is something we've seen before, but because it's been a long time, yeah, and because it's such it's at a iconic club like Barca, man. And listen, we thought, and maybe I'm just speaking for myself, thought that they were going into the depths of football obscurity, and they had financial problems, and it's gonna be the end of an era for Barcelona. And yeah, popped up is Yamal and kind of like rose the sleeping giants, you know. And listen, they won a title like 2 years ago, so it's not like they've been like down and dusted and been a new Man United. So yeah, and I'm not being disingenuous, but I did think that they were gonna kind of like, you know, go away and not be of relevance. But I guess that's what you get for doubting a big team. And a big team like Barcelona shouldn't be doubted. You know, at the end of the day, the institution that they've created, especially with their academy, it's bound like teams have hiccups, teams have droughts, teams have times where they do go into, say, not what's expected by their fans if they're built up, a good trophy cabinet and, have success. But yeah, it's always beautiful to see when a team can go down, take dips, but come back around. And yeah, I'm speaking from a neutral perspective because they're not my team. But yeah, man, always good to see. But it's a what's your hairline? Oh, my hairline is trash. Actually, it's not trash. It's just I don't got a haircut. If actually, I think I do have a video. Yeah, go look at my videos, man. I do have a video where I do where I'm not in a hat. But at the moment I don't got a haircut, so that's why I'm rocking the hat. But I do have videos where I don't have a hat. Or I'm also almost sure on my main channel. Yeah, I got a bunch of videos that I don't have a hat on. So I'm not bald under here if that's what you're getting at. But I wouldn't say my hairline is like the absolute best. Nah, man, I ain't taking my hat off right now. I ain't taking it off right now. Nah, man, you good though. But I am about to hop off though. You know, until next time. Peace and love, people. Ease no man.